Alright, enough wasting time with the Leprechaun kids movies. We finally gotta spotlight the Warwick Davis-less entries. 2014's Leprechaun Origins has had enough of the tomfoolery. Gone are the Leprechaun's adventures in Vegas, in space, in the hood again, because here we're gonna make it as serious as a frickin' heart attack. Hide your lucky charms, because the filmmakers are gonna scare the shit out of you. You will be too terrified to ever go backpacking again, as here we have some young couples traveling through Ireland, only they happen upon the spooky legend of the Leprechaun. Finally, Ireland has its own Wolf Creek. This actually did have a limited theatrical release, which hadn't happened since Leprechaun 2, as this comes from WWE Studios, who made it as a star vehicle for wrestler Hornswoggle, who's barely in the movie, as he takes over the Leprechaun role from Warwick Davis, only here presented more like a mole rat creature. That's what happens when you get some filmmakers who apparently didn't like the original movies, as this was directed by Zach Lipovsky, who can do great work when he likes the franchise. He'd later direct Final Destination Bloodlines. That isn't even the only connection. Composer Jeff Timoshuk did music for Final Destination 5, while cinematographer Milan Todd Williams did second unit work for Final Destination 2. You're making me wish it was Tony Todd playing the Leprechaun. As long as there's green in here, we should be fine watching this for St. Patrick's Day. The new Leprechaun is up to his old tricks. We're already starting with a backpacking couple on the run from his terror. He just wants your golden delicious trail mix, then he'll leave you alone. I'm guessing these characters won't be around for long. Yep, I knew it. Field sharks. Gotta watch out for those when you visit Ireland. I'll say this, the cinematography is more ambitious than in the last handful of Leprechaun movies, though maybe not when it gets into the part where she's post-production effects to death. We have to do an opening credit sequence. We're shooting in Ireland, people. We'd be foolish not to have these beautiful landscapes in the opening credits. The movie is gonna be just as good as The Quiet Man. And make sure you bring your Book of Ireland with you. Oh, so that's where we are. Hey guys, what's a shepherd's pie? We're safe. Brendan Fletcher faced both Freddy and Jason. We're in good hands. Now they've reached their destination. Fellas, this isn't Dublin, is it? It's already doing a lot of horror movie tropes. We had an opening death scene before the credits, and now we have... Oh, it's just down that road. While he clearly looks like he's sending them off to their deaths, there's still plenty of sights to see.
What is that thing?
Clearly someone wanting to build their own bone temple, but gave up fast. Maybe we should turn around.
Now that's creepy.
Quiet, you keep talking like that and you're not gonna get any toys for Christmas. The movie loves the land so much, I'm thinking there's gonna be a whole lot of walking at the beginning. Anyway, we made it. We'll fulfill our goal in visiting all the locations from Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Now we have the trope of walking into a bar or a tavern or a pub, and everyone there knows of the evil in the land. Who drew the straw and who gets to yell out, "Beware the Moors"? I guess we should know more about these characters. Sophie isn't sure if she wants to go to Berkeley or not. Oh yeah, that's nice. You kids aren't planning on going near Camp Blood, are ya? Whoa, wait a minute. Hamish is played by Gary Chalk, the voice actor? Well, that is the friendliest face there, so they should do what he says. According to him, the village was a mining town and contained gold from the caverns, and then the gold ran out, but the caverns still contained the most rare artifacts in the country, including precious stones. Seems legit to me. Let's pound these drinks and wander around some caverns. Come on, Ben, why do you have a problem with this?
You kidding me?
I know, okay, but I think this could be a really cool thing. Like, once in a lifetime.
God, these tourists are dumber every year. It's getting late, though. It's like 1 p.m. out there. Of course we'll stay in your cabin for the night, sir. Uh-oh, he's getting less trustworthy. His son Shaun is frickin' Henry Bowers. Land. Shaun appears to have had enough of driving stupid people to their deaths.
Who doesn't like this summer?
What's the love about it, Nancy boy?
Did he just call me a Nancy boy?
Kick his ass! Look at this, they spot that he's wearing a Rolex and he's like, oh, a guest totally gave that to me. I assure you, I don't steal from the dead tourists. Wink. Come on inside, pay no attention to the lampshades made of human skin. Or the slight problem of leprechauns in the field. Some of the acting is a little better than the other lesser Leprechaun movies, largely just because of Gary Chalk. It took him no time to be the best character in it. Ditch the Leprechaun. I just want this to be about Gary Chalk as a sinister tour guide.
You're a funny boy. There's lots of other things I could steal from you.
You're not gonna be needing that soul, are you, kid? Don't worry, guys. He'll do the thing where he laughs and says he's kidding. See? There we go. We're good. I still don't feel like I'm watching a Leprechaun movie yet. I feel like I'm watching a Wrong Turn movie. Now they can turn in for the night and do it sexy, too. Yeah, honey, I'll get to your hotness in a minute. I'm reading about Boxty. What's their story? I don't know. Something about one of them wanting to move and boobs. The others are having a hotter night, minus David falling asleep.
David? David!
Oh, Hamish. Okay, fine. Have it your way. I'll go inspect creepy noises myself. What are you doing? You've seen the outside of this place? Or are you shocked that the house would make noises at night? This too. Don't mind that. This time of night is usually when the jump scares come out. Hey, calm down. There's much creepier things going on than monsters. Look, Hamish locked us indoors and used his Rolex as an offering to the leprechaun. Perhaps the leprechaun is also Santa. He comes down the chimney and steals her gold earring. Also, he's got predator vision and attacks with rapid fire editing, so we don't have to hold on the effects too long. Guys, I just want to make it clear to everyone that I voted against going with the stranger to his cabin in the middle of nowhere. The hell is wrong with all of you? Let's take a break while we peek under several things where the leprechaun could get us.
Here they come. I'll make me some wings.
Frosty Lucky Charms! A sweet surprise!
See? Magically delicious.
We're back. Has the leprechaun gone away? Maybe not. Could be the leprechaun. Could be the Tasmanian devil. I can't really tell. My God, the editing in this. What is happening? That'll teach him. We short-sheeted the little asshole's bed. Crap-heavy mattresses, his one weakness. But now he's back in the chimney/cellar. I can't follow any of the action here. The only way this is making sense to me is if I just shut my eyes and watch an Evil Dead movie in my head. I do feel like I've reviewed this movie several times already, and I'm not talking about my reviews of the Leprechaun movies. If this had a smaller budget, it'd just be Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. It is a little repetitive. Great, we're locked in another house now. What do we try this time? I don't know. Do we hook a car battery up to its nipples? I think the leprechaun is scared of lights, maybe. The generator seemed to keep him away, and so did the fire, but he had no problem striking in the daylight, I guess. Movie, you need to do something better than just dicking around in a cabin for 90 minutes. This is a franchise that went to space, and now we're doing a stock cabin horror movie? Oh yeah, go ahead and leave those chains down there. We'll be filming a Leatherface movie in here at some point. The leprechaun is great at killing tourists, but terrible at laundry day. Given that David suffered an injury from the leprechaun, I hope this amps it up by having him slowly turning into a leprechaun. It doesn't. Hamish is having a worse night. God, I'd think the monster would have killed him already. I need to get some sleep. His son, however, is asking too good of questions.
Wouldn't it be easier just to leave this village?
That's crazy talk, son. Do you know how much a Rolex costs in the city? Our family has been killing tourists for generations, and someday all of their leftover clothes and watches will be yours. Luckily for our heroes, they found the room that contains all the answers about what's chasing them.
This is what happens when you take its gold. You have to make amends.
Easy enough. David, write an apology tweet and tack the leprechaun's account on it. Let me see if I can follow the lore. The gold that the villagers discovered belonged to the Leprechaun, so to make a deal, the villagers have to sacrifice tourists every year, and the monolith and ancient stones mark the barrier for which the Leprechaun cannot cross. I miss when he just trampled you with a pogo stick. As for Hamish's cabin...
Jesus Christ.
The hell, they didn't have to leave a damn mess. Once they're done with their exposition studies, oh hey, there's weapons in here. That should have been the first thing we grabbed. No, first they had to get the cameras positioned right, so they can have their badass back of the DVD cover pose. Son of a bitch, where could they be? Oh, there you are. Solid hiding work, fellas. Hamish is gonna make them pay for spilling the whiskey on his coffee table. This is the last straw for Shaun, who has had enough of all the human sacrifices. Not that that matters, they hear gunfire outside and decide to go investigate. You folks just stay down here. Give me a minute and I'll be back to threaten you again. As long as they work together, they'll be fine.
That'll work.
You stupid bitch, join the rest of us in not contributing at all. Also, get the hell out of there. You know the Leprechaun is around. Why are you lurking about instead of staying in the safe zone until morning? Look, the Leprechaun even killed that guy. Are we sure it's a leprechaun? I'm not leaving out the possibility of radioactive rats. His son, though, has decided to help our heroes. Why? Why this time? They have to be the least interesting tourists you've come across since doing this. I'm surprised they didn't just leave David and his wounded leg behind. Maybe they would have if some help didn't arrive.
What are you kids doing out here this time of night?
Oh, thank God you're here, Miss Marple. What in the world are you doing driving around here at night? Who cares? Get in and put David in the back in case we need to push him out so the leprechaun can feed and then we can escape. Don't act so calm yet. She has a sinister gonna turn on you smile. Look at this. They think nothing of her just getting out, looking around, then get concerned when the other villagers show up. I knew we should have taken our chances and stopped off at the gas station and barbecue joint. They are in a pickle.
I could shoot you, but we need Ollie alive.
Okay, good to know. If he's not gonna kill you, just frickin' run. There's not even a need to fight him other than to put in some cool camera work. I can see how the director went on to better things. He is trying with this bare bones material. Are we ever gonna get a look at the monster? Holy shit, King Croc, I knew it was you! You'll just have to take our word for it that this is a leprechaun. There's nothing leprechaun about it! They could have told me that this was some kind of rabid Sasquatch and nothing about the movie would change. Just like how there's no reason it had to be Hornswoggle playing the character. He has no lines. Anyone could have played this version of the leprechaun. They've made the right decision, though, leaving David behind to get eaten, finally. We knew that was gonna happen. Now for their genius plan of maybe we should kill it.
We've got to keep going back to the cabin.
What? Why?
Because we're gonna kill it.
Kill it, don't kill it, doesn't matter. The events of this film aren't gonna get any kind of follow-up. Did they just have Hornswoggle on set for a limited amount of time to shoot these endless insert shots of the leprechaun walking around? Why not? They're back where they started, in the cabin again. That's fine. Finally, we have the funniest death in the movie, where the leprechaun tricks them into thinking he's coming through the tiny door.
He's coming!
Damn, now she and David can fall asleep before sex in heaven. Hey, where are you taking her? You're not gonna bang that thing, are you? Let's take another break. I don't know what to say. It's the same scenes over and over. Now they're in the truck while he's attacking. For the love of God, Leprechaun, just rap again or something. Come see us at our upcoming conventions. We've got C2E2 March 27th through the 29th, Midwest Toy and Comic Fest in Springfield, Illinois, April 18th through the 19th, plus Midwest Gaming Classic in Milwaukee on April 24th through 26th. I'll have copies of my new book too, so hope to see you there. We're back and they're giving flares a try again. Oh, right, I'm sensitive to brightness, I think. Maybe, let's go with that. These two are gonna get themselves killed with their own slapstickiness. Yeah, you've proven yourself worthless. Take him away, I'll survive on my own. I really hope she gets out of this alive and makes it to Berkeley, or at least that's what I would say if I gave a shit about this character. Oh, and he can see handprints now. Are you in there? We should join forces and solve crimes together. And I highly doubt that just shooting the thing will kill it. If that were the case, why haven't you idiot villagers tried that earlier? Look, they even fight with each other.
Run! Get out of here!
What the hell you doing, boy?
You can't kill me. I'm the best character in this. Ah, god damn it, of course they kill off Gary Chalk. Now I have no reason to care about anything else here. And have you tried killing whoever summoned the thing? Just saying. The jury's still out on whether the Leprechaun is actually a mini Pumpkinhead. Ugh, this movie is bad. Just bad. I can't say I'm mad at it or find it annoying because it's just too generic for me to have any reaction to it. I've seen this kind of thing before, so many times. It's a mutant monster movie, it's a cabin horror film, it's a villagers sacrifice tourists movie. That's it. It wants to be a gritty reboot, but what it did was just take the first movie, strip away all its personality, and make the most stock, bare-bones, generic monster movie they could think of. Hell, it's more of a gritty reboot of any of the VOD Leprechaun movies you could come across. You know, one of those films that could be swapped out with any creature to make carbon copies of the same film. This review is the definition of obligation episode. An episode where I'm only spotlighting it because I've done all the previous ones in the franchise. If this weren't connected to any other series, there's no way in hell I'd pick this for an episode. Oh right, I forgot about the bag from the dead couple at the beginning. Good news, she found the tokens for the pub's arcade machines. Bad news, they gotta force in one line from the first.
Fuck you, Lucky Charms!
Okay, that made sense in the first to say that to this leprechaun. Here, she says it for no reason, and the way this leprechaun looks, she could have said, "Cut the cheese, gargoyle," and it'd make just as much sense. Now that she's decapitated it, though, it's all over. No, it can't be. We're only 77 minutes into this 90-minute movie. Oh, actually, that is where it ends. I'm not kidding. The last 12 minutes are the end credits. A slow, slow, slow batch of credits with only a handful of names at a time, padded out with leprechaun POV shots, indicating that the leprechaun is still alive. Or they just needed to put something in to get it to 90 minutes. They did want to do more of these. Had this been successful, they were down for direct sequels. But to say that this movie was hated is an understatement. So instead, we got the 2018 entry, Leprechaun Returns, which goes back to the more comedic tone and served as a direct sequel to the 1993 original. Will that movie be better than Leprechaun Origins? Beats me. By the time I watch Returns, I'll have forgotten everything about Leprechaun Origins.
Sounds terrifying. I'm in.
Hey, be chill.